From the first lunar lander to the space shuttle boosters to supplying the International Space Station with vital cargo, Northrop Grumman has pioneered new products and ideas that have been put into orbit, on the moon, and in deep space for more than 50 years. As part of NASA's Artemis program, we are building on our mission heritage with new innovations, new partners, and persistent drive to enable NASA to return humans to the moon with the ultimate goal of human exploration of Mars.
Northrop Grumman will lead the Lunar Rover team. We will integrate industry-leading expertise from AVL, Intuitive Machines, Michelin, and Lunar Outpost. We will take lessons learned from former Apollo astronauts. Along with other partners, we are providing NASA with a vehicle design to greatly expand and enhance human and robotic exploration of the lunar surface and further enable a sustainable human presence on the moon and ultimately Mars. The Northrop Grumman Lunar Rover is a spacecraft, but it is also the ultimate off-road vehicle. It is a science platform. It is a remotely controlled robot. It is a tool on the leading edge of the exploration of the lunar surface. The Northrop Grumman Lunar Rover team brings together expertise in mobility, autonomy, and mission engineering to enable NASA to perform its mission.
When Intuitive Machines first began planning to provide commercial payload services and data services around the moon, we naturally needed a lander. And so we developed the Nova C. Nova D is really a natural extension of Nova C. Nova C allows us to test and demonstrate the critical systems for landing on the surface of the moon, for transit to the moon. The same systems that we have in Nova C, the avionics, the GNC, the flight software, power systems, those systems can be directly applied to our development of Nova D. That's our mid-class workhorse payload delivery for cargo missions. So we'll be reusing many of the elements that Nova C will fly for at least 3 missions for Nova D. We will have propulsion, we'll have power generation and storage, we will have flight software with onboard compute capabilities, we will have precision landing and hazard avoidance. And all of these things will not only be packaged into a successful lander on Nova C, but the processes for putting them together in our manufacturing facility will all have been demonstrated multiple times.
We at Michelin are very proud to be a part of the Northrop Grumman Lunar Terrain Vehicle team. In this partnership, Michelin has the responsibility to develop the tire or mobility solution for this lunar terrain vehicle. To accomplish this, Michelin will rely on its long experience developing products for NASA, our expertise with high-tech materials, and our know-how in developing airless tires on the market today. Traveling back to the moon and Mars aligns well with Michelin's purpose. Today, we remain at the forefront of innovation and are proud to contribute to NASA's return to the moon.
For the LTV program, we're going to be leveraging a lot of the expertise and technologies that we've created for our MAP Lunar Rover. Those include autonomous navigation in GPS-denied environments, especially in unstructured environments, in extreme temperatures and lighting conditions. We're also going to be able to bring forward our rapid prototyping capabilities and dust mitigation strategies, and also the thermal and survivability capabilities that we've built into the MAP rover will be ported over to LTV so that we can have extended mission timeframes and meet NASA's needs for the LTV program.
I think this vehicle is going to be the right vehicle for the Artemis program because it's going to be reliable, it's going to be affordable, and it's going to accomplish the goals that NASA has for it to improve the scientific return and exploration capability of the Artemis astronauts.
AVL is the automotive or mobility expert on the team, and as such, we're very honored and super excited to work as part of a very great team to make lunar mobility a reality. And as part of the Lunar Terrain Vehicle team, we will provide our years of experience in development, simulation, and testing of vehicle systems, as well as autonomous systems and electrified propulsion systems.
The Apollo Lunar Roving Vehicle, or LRV, expanded the exploration range of the astronauts, enabling new discoveries. But it was not capable of exploration without crew drivers. The LTV will face mission challenges like no other. Over its 10-year design life, it will travel farther and faster than all other planetary rovers combined, covering hundreds of miles a year. This will all be accomplished in one of the coldest and darkest environments imaginable. The LTV will map new areas of the Moon with high-definition cameras revealing details never before seen. Science payloads on the LTV will be able to help us understand fundamental questions regarding the three-dimensional geology of the lunar South Pole. It will further hunt for ice and volatiles that are potential sources of sustainable water, power, oxygen, and fuel.
Northrop Grumman, AVL, Intuitive Machines, Michelin, and Lunar Outpost, and in conjunction with former Apollo astronauts, are leveraging our considerable and successful past experience in space and ground mobility to provide NASA with a fleet of vehicles designed to greatly expand and enhance human and robotic exploration of the lunar surface and further enable a sustainable human presence on the Moon and ultimately Mars.